Hey guys, I'm back again, and it's not a roleplay or anything like that. It's more like a little ramble on thoughts I've been having lately. And it's 6 a.m. right now, and to be honest, I should be asleep, but winter break and all, and my semester just ended. Sorry if you can hear background noise. That's my family. But yeah. And I want to talk about a topic that one way or another people are gonna have to go through in their lives because it's inevitable really, and it's about grievances, like losing someone. Whether it be voluntary or involuntary, you're gonna, lose someone. And it might be through a breakup, or it could be by losing someone you love through an unexpected loss, and it could shock you. Or it could be the falling off of a very long time friendship you've had, and that's what I'm going through right now. And not gonna lie, it's partially the reason I'm making this video, this ASMR, but I wanna talk about that with you guys, because it seems that people nowadays are kind of afraid to talk about topics like this, especially in the public. So I think that when it comes to loss, people underestimate how temporary it is. And yeah, it's gonna hurt for sure to lose someone that you care about. But sometimes you gotta realize the bigger picture, because it's very easy to go into a cycle of catastrophic, egocentric thinking. And sometimes it's easy to do things irrationalize things, make things seem like it's the end of the world. And emotions can really get the best of you. But the point I'm trying to get across is that you gotta take a breather first off. And I know what I'm asking might be a little demanding if you've just lost someone, but what you gotta realize is back off a bit. Take a few steps back. Try to distance yourself from the situation and acknowledge it. Don't deny it. I think denying a loss is the worst thing you can do, actually. Denial's one of the first steps of grief. But for me, I think grievances should be met face to face. Man, you should acknowledge your pain and hold on to it. But here's the thing. I thought about this a little while ago, about what losing someone is like. And it's think about this. You're holding a bucket over your head, a big metal bucket, and it's empty at first. And when you lose someone, it starts raining, it starts pouring. The water comes out really fast, and it gets heavy and heavier until the bucket becomes full. And now you're holding this really heavy bucket over your head, and you're just there, and it's struggling. It's a struggling thing to do. You're holding a bucket over your head, and you don't know what you can do, except for just standing there wondering when it'll all end. And when it keeps raining, the bucket gets more and more heavy because water keeps filling it up. But here's the thing. Eventually, the skies will eventually start clearing. And eventually, the rain will stop pouring down onto the bucket. And the bucket will slowly, bit by bit, stop becoming heavier. And now that the skies are clear, there's no more water coming down. So what happens is the water in the bucket starts to evaporate. And because of that, the bucket starts to become lighter. And it's becoming lighter, but not as fast as it became heavy. It became heavy really fast because of how fast it was, how heavy the rain was. But now the water is evaporating very slowly. And depending on your type of bucket, it could take weeks, months, or years for all of the water to evaporate and for all of the weight to be lifted off your head. And that's what I was thinking. That's my analogy, physically, of grief. And and I think it could be applied universally because you're getting this rain really fast, and it's so cold and stuff until it becomes sunny and warm, and eventually, the longer you're exposed to that warmth, the faster, or the more the water from the bucket evaporates. So you have to find your sunshine. You gotta find something to warm up the bucket. You gotta find something to make all the water evaporate from the bucket on top of your head. I know that ASMR videos that involve talking about serious topics aren't popular, but for me it's not about the popularity. It's more about getting a message across. And I I remember this one ASMR video I watched a really long time ago, and I was weirded out by it at first because it was like this one girl who pretended to be her girlfriend, and then she started saying stuff like, "What if I'm not real? You'd have to find someone else." And it hit me that she was trying to tell whoever was listening to actually find a girlfriend, And I was like, holy crap, not a lot of people might have noticed, but I definitely did. And yeah, you're trying to get a message across, and I think that's what humans don't try to do nowadays, is to get a message across. We're kind of apathetic. We're egocentric creatures, and we think in the short term about our own feelings and whatever benefits us. I think humans are inherently greedy like that. I'm gonna make another video about my political views and stuff and all that shazam about philosophy, but I wanted to get this out of the way because losing someone is never easy, but it's up to you whether or not you want to heal from it. There's a lot of choices you can make that'll help you in life. And I've been exposed to a lot of cold, a lot of frostbite, but I'm glad for what I have. And even if people hurt me, I can't bring myself to hate them from the bottom of my heart. I'm just not that type of person to hate. I can't hate someone, I can dislike someone or dislike what they stand for, but I can never hate like a human being because we're one race, or one creature, undivided. So despite all the fucked up shit that's going on across the world, just wanna give people a heads up that, hey, don't worry, it'll all be okay, man. Or Cal, I don't know who's listening to this, but well, I don't know if my best friend or used to be best friend is listening to this, but I still don't hate you, bro. That's all I have to say. But other than that, I hope you guys are well. I hope everything gets better if things are not well. And remember what I told you about the bucket over your head, because honestly, I can honestly blow my own mind sometimes. It sounds kind of egotistical and stuff like that, but it just kind of blew my mind how we really are. Like, grief really is a bucket over your head. And when it rains, it gets heavy, and it gets harder to hold. But as long as you're holding on to grief,